Hello, 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 everybody. It is your baby boomer Kitty Lane from the Peninsula in Virginia. I hope you all can hear me. Okay. Got a lot of notifications and stuff coming through. I apologize for that. Okay, so we got that. Now the default speakers. We're going to go with the speaker. And we're going to come down out of all of that. All right. So, how is everyone today? I am so happy to see you all. I can't begin to tell you how much I missed everybody. I missed you all so much. Um, it's been a journey. It's been a journey, and I'm sorry. I don't know if you noticed in the title, but I said today is a test drive, and not 100%, but I would give myself an 85%. I did release a video last night. I hope everyone got to watch it. If not, it's there. But basically, I pretty much described what happened. Y'all, please forgive me. My eyes still run water. Okay. I'm not crying, I promise. I promise you I'm not crying. Okay. So, in a nutshell, what happened, I passed out on the 31st of October in the bathroom. It did not feel like a focal seizure. And I went to the doctor the following Wednesday. I had been keeping in contact with her. I had an appointment scheduled for Wednesday. So we kept in contact up to Wednesday to make sure I didn't need to go to the emergency room. She told me it was a sinus infection. She's been medicating me ever since. So tomorrow is actually my last day of meds. Yay me. But other than that, what's bothering me most now, I'm not getting the headaches. I have learned the beauty in sleep. Guys, sleep is a beautiful thing. Yes, it is. So I've been going to bed at night. When I get up in the mornings feeling refreshed, I don't have the headaches. I'm grateful for that. I'm getting even flow in both nostrils now. The face is not, it's a tad bit puffy, but it's nothing like it had gotten to be. But yeah, the brain fog is what I'm having issues with. I get a loss for words, and that gets to be frustrating. I know that a small amount of it comes with age, but please don't ask me what I'm working on. This is my doodle piece. This is I can't look at what I have to do right now, but I have to keep my hands moving. But yeah. So as far as the weight is concerned, guys, I'm down to 217. It's not a significant weight loss. I have been eating. So even though I haven't had anything to eat yet today, but that is definitely in the coming soons. So I'm going to be doing that very soon. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm real proud of myself. I've been sticking to it and I've been doing it. And my daughter is helping. Lots of salads. Been eating lots of salads. And the thing is, I love salads. I absolutely love salads. This is all single crochet. That much I can tell you. I'm just kind of sticking my hand in one of these containers back here and grabbing a ball of yarn. Hello, sis. How are you? I'm so happy to see you here. But yeah, I'm just kind of sticking my hand on one of these containers and pulling out a ball, or I'll pull out two or three so I know what I'm going to work on next. So when I get tired of this, I'll go back to what I'm working on. Uh, but like I said, the weight is down to, I said 217. The weight is down to 317. I'm sorry. It's down to 317. So I'm happy about that. I'm under 320. So I'm going to make 320 my mark now. I can't get over 320 anymore. So that's where we're going to stick for right now. Because I know it's going to bounce up and down for a while. So 320 is my high point now. Um, how do I feel? I feel great. I actually feel great. Like I said, the only thing is the brain fog, being mid sentence and forgetting the next word, or knowing what I mean and not being able to describe it the way I normally describe things. So that's really the only thing that I'm dealing, I would say the only lingering effect. Um, Subscribers, 431 guys, 431. We finally broke that 430 mark. So we're at 431. I'm super excited about that. Now about my sips. So what are y'all sipping on today? Y'all know what I got. Yesterday would have been a surprise, but today I'm back to my espresso, of course. I got 20 ounces of espresso, and I think I just did 12 ounces. Yeah, 12 ounces of sweet creamery and cinnamon. Oh my goodness, eggnog sounds so good. But I don't drink just plain eggnog. I gotta put my Bacardi in it. That's my holiday sips. And then just, or I don't know if anybody has tried this. Get a really cold glass of eggnog and some ginger snap cookies. Oh my goodness, y'all, that is so good. That nutmeg and that ginger mixed, dip those cookies in that eggnog. It's wonderful. It is absolutely amazing. Yes, it is. But yeah, that's what I'm drinking. Of course, okay, I'm down to one bottle of water. I know you didn't, but I'm down to one bottle of water. I have been keeping 2 to 3 bottles of water around me. It's just that when I went up to the kitchen to make my coffee, yes, I went up to the kitchen and I made my coffee all by myself. And I didn't grab the water when I came back here. So I got one full bottle, so I'm good for right now. As to what I'm working on, like I said, sometimes I'll be working on things and I'll let my mind get overloaded with, oh my God, I have to do this. I have to do that. This is a whip that I need to finish. And it'll overload my brain. So I recently got an order for 3 scarves, and one in the colorway of blue and white, the other in the colorway of green and white, and the other in whatever color I chose. But through talking with the individual, I found out that who they wanted it for, they had a coat in the color of brown. So initially, I had chosen red and white um, to make that scarf, and they didn't want red and white. They definitely did not want red and white. So I chose this brown and cream, and I like the way it works up. I kind of got mindless when I was making the foundation row, and it ended up being 80 inches long. Yeah. So It's not complete. Of course, it's a little too thin. I have 3 more rows to add. Each section is in a 5-row section. It's half double crochet, and then in this one, what I did was chain 1. Sorry about that, guys. What I did was chain 1, 3 double crochets in one space, chain 1, and then 5 double crochet, and I did that throughout. And that would be my middle of that set, and then I reversed all double crochet, all half double crochet. So I did 1 set, 2 sets, and 2/5 of the 3rd set. I only have, like I said, 3 rows to go. I'm debating as to whether or not I'm going to do fringes. I don't know if I'm going to sew these in or add fringes. I have to get with the person and know. I know that all the scarves are going to be for women, but not everybody likes fringes. So I'm one of those that don't like fringes. I have scarves with fringes. I have ponchos with fringes. I just don't like fringes. So yeah, that's my colorway for that one. Of course, we got the big white one so that it'll go with the green and the blue. And these are, of course, Dallas Cowboy colors, Philadelphia Eagles colors. Now, what I considered doing, because both Dallas and Philadelphia have gray in their colors, of course, I'm going to check first before I do it. But I was going to put a spark of gray in each one. I was going to make it just like this one. All the scarves will be the same because it works up so fast. But to outline this middle piece here, the half double crochet rows, I was going to make those in gray. And that would just make it more like the team colors. So that is what has been started and worked on. In the meantime, I think you know that I don't know if you all saw it or not. I finished the Fifi blanket done in wool. Yes, she is done. And I absolutely love it. It's more like a baby blanket size. The reason it was so small is because I used what I had, and I didn't want to add another type of fiber to it. I wanted to keep it all the same. And being that all of this came together in a packet, I used what I had. And I think it'll make a really beautiful and comfortable. It's like so soft. But I think it'll make a really beautiful and comfortable baby blanket. And one of our neighbors recently had a baby. So that would work. Everything else is a little far. I'm sorry. I'm still working on things. I made an apron. The washcloths, I have 4 done. And today is the 13th. I should be starting on my 5th one today. You know that I started on that, my Just For Me cardigan. It's in the living room. The cardigan technically is done. I even attached the bottom little portion that I had to attach. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to change something that I did. Y'all, when I put my buttons on the lapel, instead of the buttons going on the top, I got excited when I put the first button on and didn't check. All the buttons are underneath. The sweater is so colorful and beautiful. I've already worn it out, and I got so many compliments on it. And I think Joan is almost finished with hers. Lori is finished with hers. I have to check with Marcia to see where she is with hers. But to be in a group and I know, Joan, I feel the same way. Leave those buttons alone. But there are 2 things. First of all, my mama daughter, said to me that I'm going to change them. That's number one. Number two, the way they are, you can't see them. And I want everybody to see the different color buttons. Now, there is a way I can button it that the buttons can be seen. And I might just do that. It just makes the ends mash up together like that instead of overlaying. But we'll see. We will definitely see. But it has been fun. These are two things that I've been involved with in groups. And it just brings me pleasure to know that, there are a group of us doing this. The Twister Hood of the Traveling Blanket, the Just For Me cardigan, really make my heart feel good. And I know there's some things where the buttons are made inside, but you can't see the buttons on the inside. And I want the buttons to be seen. But like I said, I can wear it where they will, instead of, the lapel will kiss instead of hug. I hope that makes sense. But it's a treat, and that's why after the Twisted Hood of the Traveling Blanket, I had so much from being a part of that. Is why and where, and then when Marsha asked me to collab with her on the cardigan, that's why I started putting out the challenges. I'm like, this is something that a group of us can do together. So, like I said, if you remember this month, I think I can only reach 3 of them. The other one is up front. I was showing it to someone. But these are 3 of the 4 completed washcloths. The other one is like this. So there are 2 like this, and then these. Do I have to sew in ends? Of course I do. Come on now. I'm still kidding. But yeah, so I'm up to date with those. So I'm happy about that. And the other thing in working with others or a group of us working together is that it holds me. Whew. I'm sorry, guys. It just got flushed for a second. I'm okay. It holds me accountable. So I know that I have to finish it. Um, I pulled everything I could get my hands on right then up onto the bed so I could touch as many items as I could today. My Dallas Cowboy blanket and my purple sweater are over here. My daughter's skill blanket is over here. And everything else is up here. Um, I'm kind of excited about the Taco Tuesday for this week. Uh, he has this thing now for this season that he spins the wheel to determine how many challenges we're going to have for that week. And this week, the challenge number was 3, which was 2 pulled from the jar and 1 people's choice. In all of this, we still have the season-long challenge of Get a Whip Anywhere and complete it. So, being that I had started on this before Taco Tuesday, I plan on finishing this. Now, the jar pulls were a red, orange, and yellow make. So whatever it is, it has to be made in red, yellow, orange, or warm colors. But it has to incorporate those colors. It can be other colors added. It can be variations of those colors, but warm colors. The second thing drawn from the jar was a primary colors only make. Red, yellow, and blue only. I haven't figured out what I'm going to make with either one of those. I know that something is going to be made. I thought at one point a cow, not the turtleneck cow like I do, but a kind of, y'all, it's getting cold here. My whole thought process has changed as far as wintertime wearables. And I think maybe it's a different stage of a change of life for me because I get cold now. I'm not used to that. I typically don't get cold. My doctor said it was the weight loss. When you come off the weight. Hey, Dorothea, how are you? I miss you. So happy to have you. Yeah, I be sneaking in on your live sometimes. I do. I stay in the bushes a lot. But yeah, my doctor says it's the weight loss, and it makes sense. I know that certain chairs that I used to be able to sit in for a while, I can't anymore because I'm losing some of the cushion back there, and it hurts. So I'm not upset with the fact that I get cold. It's just a different experience. It does force me to wrap up when I go outside, especially when I know I'm already sick, and I don't want to get sicker. Although, let me tell y'all what happened. Use Aunt Setta's terms. What had happened was, so Tuesday, I go to the bus stop, as usual, to pick up my grandson. It's not even 30 degrees outside, so it's cold, okay? And I bring him back, give him this list of instructions. He knows what he can and can't do. I'm not going to make that baby stand out there in the cold. And the young lady that's usually out there with me in the truck wasn't there that day. So I'm on my own. I go to the bus stop. I pick him up. I drop him off. He was keeping an eye on him. Everything is good. I go back to the bus stop. I'm thinking maybe 5-10 minutes. The bus should get here. Looking at the time, it's 2:40 now, and no bus. It's 3 o'clock now. No bus. It's 3:15. You a whole hour late. I'm not understanding. So I sat out there until 3:30. Came home, called my daughter, tried to figure out what was going on. And she happenstancely says to me, "Oh, well, she's in an after school program." Child of mine. Child of mine. Mom, I told you, yeah, I'm 61. I appreciate gentle reminders. Just a reminder to let me know. And I want to sit out there for an hour. So, of course, she doesn't get out until 4:45. The bus finally leaves the school at 5 o'clock, thereabouts. So she gets here about 5:10, 5:15. So I went back out there at 5:10, sat about 5 or 6 minutes, and she came. So far cry from sitting out there for over an hour. So then I go back yesterday. Now I know that she's in the after school program on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I go back to the bus stop yesterday, sit out there, get my grandson, let him drop him off at home. His mom was home yesterday. So I drop him off with her. And we do our little whatever we're going to do. Because I don't have to go back to the bus stop until 5:10. So 5:10, I leave. I go back to the bus stop. I'm sitting 5:20, 5:30, 6 o'clock. By now my other daughter has called to let me know she's on her way to pick up the kids. And I'm still sitting at the bus stop. I'm like 2 days in a row of sitting out here, and it's cold, cold. Cold, cold. Like threatening snow night before last. Cold. Yeah. And I'm sick. Really? So my daughter made it here to pick up the kids before the bus came, and she said, "Mom, go inside. I got the truck. I'll sit here and wait for it." Thank you. I'm not going to argue with you. Thank you. I appreciate you. So we're hoping that we have no setbacks from that. I know last night I was getting a little raspy, but today I feel pretty good. Okay, the other challenge, the last challenge, was to sew in ends for an hour. Okay, not This does not make an hour. This is just 3 ends, or 4 with the other washcloth out there. 4 ends won't last me an hour. If I have to sew these in also, that's still not going to take an hour, guys. So what to do? And I can't even reach the blanket. There's a purple and peach blanket, purple, peach, and teal blanket that I made for myself that I'm actually able to keep. It was not completed because I was going to put my name at the top, and I only got part of the way, and I decided I wasn't, so I fraud that part. And it works well. It covers me well when I'm sleeping. I love that blanket. I do. But the whole underside of it is full of ends that need to be sewn in. So, in keeping up with the challenge and making sure that I complete that portion of the challenge, I am going to sew those ends in. So again, if you want to participate in the challenge, I do have Juan's information tagged below in the description box. But it's a whip. Pick a whip, any whip, and complete it before the next Taco Tuesday. Make a make using warm colors, red, oranges, and yellows. Make a make using only primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. And sew in ends for an hour. Only 4. Only 4. Super easy. Okay, so when I woke up yesterday morning, I had something on my heart, and another one of our channels made a comment some time ago. One of our crafters had lost a family member because she was having a hard time dealing with it. And Mama C, Miss C of Miss C's Cottage, said to her, "It's okay to ride the wave. Just don't get stuck in the undercurrent." And I held on to that. And the days that I have that I'm remembering my son and remembering my mother and, other family members that I've lost, I remember it's a wave that comes over me. I go ahead on and cry that moment out, but I can't stay stuck there. I can't stay stuck there. So I wrote a little short something I want to share with you all. And I titled it, the quote, "It's okay to ride the wave, just don't stay stuck in the undercurrent," by D.L. Cummins. In 1990, a 26-year-old single mother of 3 felt she could no longer deal with or abide by strict, childish rules of her mother's house. She felt her vigor and youth were slowly being stripped away, layer by layer, so she left home, leaving her children in her mother's care. She had nowhere to go. She was looking for a better place. 6 months of having a car as her address humbled her to come back to boot camp. She endured the irrational rules for another 2 years. Finally, in February of 1992, the accusation of defiance became the straw that poked a hole in the camel's hump and set the Independence flood free. But she had no idea the awaiting riptides and undercurrents. Riding the wave of freedom, she secured a 2-bedroom single dwelling for $199 a month. Well, she was only getting $219 a month in government assistance. But through failures, struggles, and triumphs, she upgraded to no assistance and better housing. Sometimes this meant she had to work many jobs to stay afloat, but she did it. Although medically disabled, I am now approaching my 62nd birthday, living in an apartment with family as the only occupants here. No one lived here before us. And I finally realized struggles come in waves. Struggle is the beginning of building strength. All of that came to me to share with people. We're all going to reach those moments of struggle. Don't stay stuck there. Don't let your mind keep you stuck there. Those struggles are there. It's like going to the gym for the first time. Those struggles are there for you to work through them and to advance, to move forward. The struggles are the basis of your strength. That's what helps to guide you to being strong. So always remember that. Ooh, no, I'm not crying. I'm doing good. It's just that the voice is doing the thing that it does. So again, that quote was by Mama C, and her name is Diana Cummings. So I wrote her name out, the book being by D.L. Cummings. And I just thought it was something that needed to be shared. I hope that somebody watching this video, if you're in a moment of struggle, if you're going through any type of struggle, just know that it builds your strength. It makes you strong. That's a lot of us question, why am I going through this? Why is this happening? Because we need to get stronger. It's our gym. It's our mental and psychological gym, to which we have a free membership. And we just gotta work it out. Work it out. But y'all are my kittens. I know y'all got this. Because that's what we do here in the den. We get this. I know that this eyesore behind me is not really an eyesore. No, it's not. It's not an eyesore. This is the product of your girl graduating from, I went straight from toddler to teenager, y'all. This is my very first premiere. See that? I got a premiere order, y'all. I am not going to pull each one out. I did a whole video showing each colorway that I got, but I got 12 of the Just Yarn, the big Just Yarn. I'll pull one out. I got 12 of these. They're all different colors. I got sea glass, turquoise, aqua, lemon, rose, pecan. I have a butterscotch, which is a variegated, like browns. What else? I got royal blue, light blue. Yeah. Y'all look at that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. And it's so soft. It is so soft. I was amazed when I opened it and felt it. I wasn't able to get any of these from Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree, neither one of my Dollar Trees had these when they were in the Dollar Trees. So I missed out on these. I did get the red heart ones. This is a big ball of diarrhea. That's what this is. I made the mistake of doing the Cinepool because I'm a Cinepool gal. Made the mistake of doing the Cinepool on the last one I worked on. It confirmed that in dealing with these, two things are going to happen. I have to finish a blanket with this, so I'm going to do the outer thing, and then from there, I'm caking these bad boys up. I had 2 of these and 2 of the creams. So the creams I still have. And if you notice how I move my yarn most of the time, I'll stick my finger in there. So it's not like I'm just balling everything up. But John, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not. But going backwards a little bit, I have to tell you, I didn't think that I would survive the passing of my mother. You cannot tell me that I will be sitting here recording a live video on YouTube almost 6.5 years after losing my mom. What it has done for me is solidify that our struggles build our strength. When you are put in certain positions, it's just like they tell you if you lose one sense, your other sense is heightened. It's the same way when we lose people. Um, right after losing my mom, I lost my god sister. Right after losing my god sister, I lost my poetry coach. Right after losing my poetry coach, I lost another poet that I was really close to. And I mean, it was just coming back to back to back to back. And then 3 years ago, I lost my best friend. Oh my goodness. There was no way you could tell me that anything would hit me harder than my mom. And I still get teary-eyed when I think of her. And I think the reason is that I don't know what happened. You know, the only thing I got was a phone call from her husband saying that he found her on the bathroom floor. Doesn't sound right. And it doesn't sit right with my spirit. But, and then of course, yeah. So when they say when you lose something, it makes when you lose one sense, it makes other senses stronger. Everything that each of those individuals has poured into me has helped strengthen me. And that's what we have to get out of ourselves for a moment to realize. You know, certain things we say, a sternness that I have with my grandkids, because I'd be a big ball of mush when it came to them. But certain things they do, I have to put my foot down. I got that from my mom. I got that from my mom. You know, before my mom passed, I was the typical spoiled those grandbabies grandmama. You know, and as they got older and me realizing that mama did this for a reason, mama did that for a reason, especially when it's time to clean up, I would be like a drill sergeant sitting in that living room on my scooter and telling them, okay, pick this up and put it where it belongs. Pick this up and put it where it belongs. Take this down, fold it up and put it. No, I saw that drawer when you pull it out. Take that drawer, take everything out of that drawer, fold it properly and put it back. Yes, those are the kinds of sessions we had. Grandma me, but my mama, channeling my mama through me, yes. You know, so it's a process. It's something, you know, and being indigenous, we do that. We do that. We channel the energies of our ancestors. We do that. So I know you're going to be strong, and I know you're going to be okay. So this soft yarn, this, y'all, I've been asking, I didn't know what I was going to make with it, but I can tell you this. I am expecting another yarn delivery. One of the, somebody was selling yarn, and it was like a really, really, really good deal. And I got a bag of that yarn, so I'm going to wait to get that before I dip into my premiere box and see what I can come up with. The only thing in there that I know what's going together is the pecan and the butterscotch. This is the butterscotch. And you see the light browns and the cream and the tan. It's really pretty. See that? So I know this and the pecan are going together. The pecan is a little lighter than this brown. So those are going to go together. Um, and I have an idea in mind for these. Each one of these, I mean, this one is 612 yards, but these are 875. So you're looking at close to 1,500 yards. Yeah, definitely have something in mind for that. And it's not a blanket. So yeah, I big girl up, and I got me some Crochet yarn. I feel like big girl now. I do. Oh my goodness. So the task from this point is to wait till I get the other yarn, pull out what I'm going to work on first in that, and then incorporate that, or probably rearrange my whole little yarn cabinet, which means I have to start working super fast to get rid of all these little balls of yarn. So the 3 scrap blankets that I have, I definitely have to get to work on those, but all of that comes after. Everything that I told you comes after these scarves. These scarves have been paid for already, so they need to get done. Even though she's not rushing me to do it, and I appreciate her for that. But the fact that I have somebody's money already, I have to make sure they get the product. I have to make sure they get the product in a timely manner. So yeah, that's where we are. Um, I know I should be working on the scarf now, but like I said, when I first started my YouTube channel, Stitch, which is single crochet, and yes, and I don't have to purchase any, but which is the single crochet chain. So because I do a lot of tapestry crochet, this has always been like my favorite stitch, and I can just like whip through things doing this. But through my journey on YouTube and being and trying or redoing other stitches to make things with other people, um, it broadened my horizon, and I kind of fell in love with the half double crochet. The half double crochet just is stretchy but full. And I think that's why I chose that to make my Just For Me cardigan, because it covers me, it protects me, but it's stretchy at the same time. So if I want to put on layers underneath, I'm not compromising it in any way. That sweater, it's it's like yours, Joan. It's more like a coat because it comes like a little lower than midway my thighs. So it's kind of down there. Yep. But it does what I need it to do, because when I sit on my scooter, I pull the front of it over my knees. Gotta protect the knees, y'all. I'm telling you. Ever since they said I do to Arthur, ooh, gotta keep the knees protected. Yes. So what are y'all working on? That's what I need to know. What is everybody else working on? I started with this teal. I did this part and about up to here last night. And the mistake that I made yesterday, when I got up yesterday morning, I felt great. Don't get me wrong, I felt absolutely great. But I did not put a crochet hook in my hand until 6 o'clock in the evening. And I feel like I have failed miserably, that I missed out on doing something. I mean, even if it wasn't working on what needed to be worked on, I still feel the need to crochet. It's like breathing to me. So, yeah, I got to kind of do it. I want to show y'all a quick little phrase in sign language. It's a greeting, and it's what I said room. Okay, this is family. Locking the fingers back and forth is family, family, family. And then the room. So what I'm saying is the family room, which is the den. And I tell y'all to come. Fingers pointed away from me. I want you all to come. So bring it in. Come in the room, family. So come in the den. Okay? Come on in the den. Okay? Just a quick one. And I'm just going to start doing little inserts every now and then so that we can stay up on our game. Yes. Like I said, I am really, 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 really excited and happy to see each one of y'all. I miss you all so much. I miss you all so much. And I'm so happy that everybody who's come in has come in. If you're catching this on replay, I'm glad you're catching it on replay. If you have not subscribed, please do so. It's free. And make sure you hit that notification bell that has the dimples so that you always know when I'm dropping fresh new content. And trust me, y'all, it's coming. We got some Crochet with Kitty videos coming. The yarn haul video just came out. We got more things coming up. We really, really do. And as things cross my mind, but when things come to me and I feel the need to share it, like I said, it may not be for everybody, but when I feel that somebody out there might need it, it's not up to me to hold it. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not going to take all of this advice that's given to me and just hold on to it and not share it with you all, because I'm not the only person going through. And it's wrong of me to have that crab pot mentality. Okay, somebody gave me advice. I'm going to make my way to the top and leaving everybody behind. No. No, 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 no. I'm going to throw out the lifeline and I'm pulling y'all with me. Okay? So if with nothing more than our psychological and mental health, your girl got you. Okay? I'm going to be there for you. I'm in your corner. You got me, all right? So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And just hold your heads up. Keep pressing forward. My email address, matter of fact, I can put it down here for you. There it is. If anybody feels the need to reach out to me, I think I put it. Did I put it at the bottom? Did I do that? Did I do that? I did not put it at the bottom. Oh, yes, I did. Yay! Look, see, I told y'all I'm growing up. Look at me. Look at me doing the things. Go, kitty. Go, kitty. Go, go. See, I see her Ursula. Hey. I think I'm one of the best dancers sitting down there is. Back in the day, I could cut her up, but when Arthur said, "Will you marry me?" and my niece said yes, all of that went pew. But I can still move. I'm a mess, I know it. Y'all, I'm not going to hold you all any longer. I have had fun. I am so happy to be here with you all. Saturday, I'm going to try to make Saturdays my days that I show you the actual finished objects. And I'll probably wait until like Thursdays to show you the whips. And Tuesdays, we'll just get together and crochet, just have a big old time. But I'm still trying to get the schedule straight. I have actually been working on the schedule and even implementing the ASL videos. I have another whole camera. I do. And I have a neck holder that is too big for this camera. Um, I will probably be passing this camera along to somebody because I don't know how to use it. It came with a instruction manual that's written in all Japanese. I don't know how to read Japanese. I kept looking for a QR code or a barcode or something that I could scan and, possibly. And of course, I got it from Temu, so I don't even remember the name of this. But it's cute. It's real cute. And it will record. And it's nice and crisp and clear. But I don't know how to transfer anything from here to my other devices. I'm like, okay, now what? So it's got the little SD card that doesn't fit anything I have. Not my laptop, not my phone. But I was going to learn, but I learned that I can't find it anywhere. I have been looking it up. I have been looking it up. But yeah, it's so nifty. It's so cute. I can take it with me everywhere I go and record all kinds of stuff. I have done some beautiful recording up here. I had to go back and erase everything. I figured that out, so I have been working with it. But I can't put it anywhere else. It's just here. And y'all can't see this. Y'all. Oh, wrong button. Okay, I think it's dead now. Oops. See that? Okay, I'm turning it around so you can y'all see me? On this picture right here, I have to put it way up here for y'all to see me. Hi. Yeah, so, no. No, yeah. But I'm going to work with it a little while longer. I do remember that it was very inexpensive. But push come to shove, I can see this being my daughters or even the grandkids. They can run around and show each other playing with Legos and unicorns and rainbows. And, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm getting silly now. I love each and every one of you. Please know that from the depths of your soul. And don't forget to always be bold, be brave, be beautiful, and behave. Remember, Kitty Lane told you. Remember, Kitty Lane loves you. And until we see each other again on these YouTube streets, peace out, everybody.